The CW Twin Cities presents See What's Now, your entertainment news source.
Hey guys, Carly with the CW Twin Cities in studio with Tara Murphy, Executive Director of MNfashion and one of the most fashionable people in the Twin Cities, I would say. Thanks for stopping in.
Thank you. That was a really good welcome. I'll take that. I think your check is like over there.
Okay, we have to talk this change in leadership.
Yes.
Executive Director, as I said.
Yep.
This is new, just announced.
Amy Overman has decided to leave, and her and I were always great partners. So people shouldn't have to worry about too many changes because we did everything pretty much together, and the shows have been my baby for about a year now. So title only, I say, because otherwise everything else is going to be exactly the same.
Well, you're gearing up for Minneapolis-St Fashion Week. It is just around the corner.
Yes.
What can people expect? It's September 20th through the 28th. What can people expect from these events?
Well, the events, we're pretty careful. We get a lot of people who come to us and ask to be put on the calendar, and we want to make sure the events that we agree to support or promote are ones that really stick to our mission, which is local design, local community, local support. So we this year are kicking off with Envision at the Graves, which is City Pages and Artopia.
Always a fun party.
Always a fun party, absolutely. And they feature a lot of local boutiques and local designers. And then the next night will be Avant Garden, which is at the Walker, which is a fundraiser. It's a gala. So we're asking people to get avant ready and dress in their best. And then Wednesday the 25th and Thursday the 26th are when the shows are. And
those are huge for
those
you guys.
are for us the highlight of the week. We are going to feature 4 local designers each night. The first night we'll have Christopher Straub, who's Project Runway alum, Samantha Ray, who's completely revamped her line and her branding, and her collection is amazing. We will also have Lisa Hackwith and Cocoon, which are 2 local labels that are already being sold in stores. So that's kind of interesting for us because that's sort of the first time we've sort of backed into having someone who's already out there and then coming and doing the shows. Usually they come to us first and then they go into the retail community. And then the second night we will have Emily Trevor, Lindsay Hopkins, Carolyn Hayden, and Idle Child. And so it's kind of fun. The first night's going to be real fun and funky, and the second night's going to be very feminine and powerful, I think.
You've obviously listed some of those major designers that we'll be seeing. Let's talk about this level of talent, because sometimes if you think, you get this staple sometimes of, oh, Minnesota, but the level of talent here is off the charts.
It absolutely is. In my past careers, I've worked in buying at places like Neiman Marcus and Talbot's, so I'm used to seeing a certain level of quality of goods, and I would not be here right now doing all this with MNfashion if that level, to me, wasn't there.
What trends are we going to be seeing on the runway?
There's a strong return to feminism this year, and not feminist, but feminist feminism, let's put it that way. It's not totally girly, it's still very powerful. Samantha Ray has rebranded her collection. She has a lot of leather this year, which is new, and I love the idea of leather for spring, because it's so big for fall this year, but I think it's going to be huge this spring too.
And for people who don't know, spring, summer, it's kind of confusing for people who aren't in the fashion industry. If you want to explain that, you'll be seeing spring, summer now, even though it is fall, winter.
Right. So we show in a cadence with New York Fashion Week because our goal is to make sure these designers can be bought by buyers nationwide. Everyone will be showing for spring, summer 2014. So we don't show in season, we show a season ahead. And that's because we want to get our designers designing, get their lookbooks out there, which is something we do for them so that hopefully buyers will pick up their lines.
Well, that's a lot of support that you guys offer the local design scene. How can people get involved, people watching, how can they support our local designers as well?
One big way is simply coming to the shows because we are a nonprofit, so everything we take, we put right back into the design community. So it affords us chances to have really great collection lookbooks, photography, images, promotion. And so buying tickets to just go see the shows is one of the main ways people can help. Also, supporting your local designers by putting your money where your mouth is. That's always been my big challenge to people. People say they love local designers and they love shopping local. Well, go buy a dress from them, and go talk to them after the shows, or they're more than willing to work with people and do, one-of-a-kind garments or handmade garments. I mean, how often can you get a couture handmade garment to fit your body only, that's just for you, at a not even a fraction of the price of what it would cost at a regular design house?
Thank you so much. Minneapolis-St. Fashion Week, September 20th through the 28th. Make sure to check out the events, and for more info, go to mnfashion.org.